Okay. Sorry, trying to find my bearings. Here we are. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. We are going to be continuing on with the Keeper class today. So we're going to be starting off with Speaker's Light Bow, which is the first weapon which we've actually got around to doing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I need to double check this. This is fine. This is this. Okay. So I get the general impression that weapons might cause a couple of little issues with the way that we're currently doing things, but I'm not too downhearted by that. I just need to ensure that we get that fixed up as quickly and as well as possible, I suppose. Hey, Jimmy! Welcome! How's it going, buddy? Been a long time, hasn't it? Glad to see you back. Alrighty, which one are we doing? Light beam, I said. I think. No, Speaker's light bow. Speaker's light bow. Which should this be after? This should be after Shards of the Gods. Suncliff Shard. Okay, so this one has changed its name. No, it hasn't. Speaker's light bow. Let's just move it up then. Okay, Speaker's light bow. You finished school in like a week and a half. Awesome, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. How's uni been going? Yeah, I just very recently got finished with the first year. Got one small resit to do in just over a month. Having finished one mark off of passing it. The rest of it went really well, actually. I'm really happy with how it went. So we're back on the SoulSorcerers hype train. How's school been treating you? How's school been treating you? Speaker's light bow. Now it would help if I actually paid attention to what this does. It's just ranged. It's a 4 cost 4/2. So 4 cost 4/2. This doesn't have a non-weapon use. This just has ranged. Excuse me, still trying to get over a cold I had about 2.5 weeks ago now. It's pretty. It sucks. It sucks basically. So now we need to find Speaker's light bow, and we don't need to do that anymore because we're just gonna have it ranged. Now we actually, I'm pretty sure, need to implement ranged as a thing. So where would I find this? Yeah, that's a reasonable way of describing it, I suppose, Jimmy. But hey, you got to the end of it. Well, some people don't. So don't beat it down too much. Some people don't. Ranged. Come on, think. I am having a slow morning here. I kind of wanted to go live a little bit earlier, but yeah, I just didn't really. I wanted to, but I didn't want to, if that makes sense. So yeah. Okay. Find block. Add as to block. Let to block. This looks a little bit like we might do. Oh, actually, what I could search for here is weapon.durability minus. Oh, I've done 3 minuses. Here. Apparently that's the only place we do this. I guess we might actually be doing weapon.durability minus equals 1. So let's... Card effects, that's fine. We don't want those. No. Own sorcerer dot weapon dot numeric. Okay, that's fine. We really only do this in one space. Attack dual opponent. Huh? If I have a weapon equipped, I should be... Any big changes made? I think the main change is that we now only have one hand again. Well, not again. We've always had 2 hands. But the game's only really got 1 hand now. I can't really think of too much else. It's only been about a week since I've been back working on things. So we're just sort of trying to get back into the rhythm of things and actually get us to a sort of playable state. So I'm hoping to start testing like the Keeper class tomorrow, but I'm hoping to have it properly tested for the Keeper class in around about a week or 2, because I want to do quite a few other little things as well before we move on to the next class. Just for my sake more than anything. The code base, should I say, as well. So we must be doing this... Like, where... Begin blocking. Here we go. So there should be something here. Okay, so I need to do this in 2 places as well. I've just remembered. I'm really sort of scatterbrained today. But yeah, I'm remembering things, which is good. Okay, so we're always just assuming that this is the board. So if op is ready, what's before blocking? Yeah, this is bugging me. I can't work out what I'm doing, which is never a good thing. So if we're doing this, oh, okay, so we're already doing minions fast and slow. I didn't actually realise we'd already done that. That's really good for me. Yay. Now, what do we call after we do this all? Socket.emit show end stances. Ah, okay. So here we need to find show end stances. Right. But this shouldn't end turn, should it? I need to try playing. As I say, my head is not screwed on the right way this morning. Well, this afternoon now. Did we get rid of... Alright, I'm going to ask Max, because I'm pretty sure we should have these guys attacking. So I'm going to add that here. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to attack with sorcerers during the during the board phase. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, just because we can, and we don't need to worry about anything else here. Right, so we do the weapon durability minus this. Okay. So when we attack the dual opponent, this is what we need to do. If user.sorcerer.weapon.durability is 1, that's fine. I just want to find minus minus, let's say then. Or minus equals. Where? Ah, here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Right. If user.sorcerer.weapon and user.sorcerer.weapon.effect type and user.sorcerer.weapon.effect type is not equal, or sorry, dot includes ranged, and we're going to check whether this is false. So what this means is, if you have a ranged weapon equipped, then we don't hit this here. Ah. No, this is not what we want to do. What I guess we'll do then, if we move this up here and have it back, what we'll do is we'll say if the user has a weapon and it has an effect type and its effect type includes the string ranged, we'll do user.sorcerer.hp plus equals user.facing.attack. Because otherwise it will only trigger this if I put this here and make this false if they've got a weapon and an effect type. Okay, I could just have put that in brackets, right? Yeah, no, this is fine. I don't mind this too much. This should be okay. So now what we need to do... Right, no reply there yet. So what I'll do is I'll just come over here and we'll add the utility 22. 22. Okay. And let's get myths. Myth. Oh, I'm in the wrong file. So minion cards between 13 and 12, which are Stone Shaper and Suncliff Keepers. So we just need to go one back from this one. So 11. Alright. Refresh here. Reload this. Okay, now as I said, I'm pretty sure the bows won't work as I had intended. Like, that's weird. Have we got an error here? Yes, good. Cannot set property on click of null. Client socket handler. I reckon that's something to do with this light bow. Let's see. 396 in client socket handler. I reckon we've tried to set an on-click of something which isn't there. Minion card, playable.length, okay. Inspect this. This is util card. This is minion card. So... I reckon what we've tried to do is we've tried to do this. Right, so let's find check playable, I'm fairly sure is what it is, because we've done this so many times now. So this is the tricky part, because we should also have a third boolean for allow weapons, because weapons can be played at different points. So, is there another way around this? I really don't see another way around this. Because yeah, it's definitely the fact that we are trying to push this and it's not letting us. So now what the other thing that we need to do is therefore here what I needed to do here, when we reload hand, why are we only ever checking for minion card? Should we not also be checking for util cards? Because I feel like we should. Oh, okay, so this is only ever called there. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do then is we'll say if this is a thing, then we do this. Else if now I'm fairly sure this will work, but I would need to check it in the case of whoa, hang on. If this is set as user facing, this would work then. Right. Scrap what I've just said, because I'm fairly sure I can just do this. Yeah. Sweet. And then we get these. Will that equip? Oh, okay, that's okay though, I think. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so attack dual opponent, attack dual opponent. They didn't take damage, which is good. So that means that the ranged effect is working. Sweet. Okay, now what I'm going to put as a to-do over here, create a hover effect for the user's weapon which shows the card associated with the weapon which they have equipped. This will help them see whether they have, example, ranged on their weapon. So this is kind of important, because otherwise it's just like, well, why didn't I just take damage? Should I not have? So yeah. Right, okay, sweet. I'm pretty sure that card then, as long as I'm not sure on whether or not we attack with this guy, which I'm still not 100% on, I'm not going to do anything else with it just yet. So I'm going to colour that in yellow just because I'm not 100% sure on it. Okay. Waiting to see if the sorcerers are meant to be allowed to attack during the board phase. Okay. Light beam. Let's go. Here. Light beam. Oh, excuse me. Light beam, light beam, light beam, light beam. Okay, so we're gonna go to 23 here now. Where are we? Suncliff Shard. So this needs to move up one. Light beam is a 2 cost 0-2 now. So 2 cost 0-2. With the text, whenever a character is healed, give this +1 attack. While equipped, whenever a character is healed, this weapon gains +1 attack. So I guess what we need to do is just triple check that this works as well. So user.sorcerer.weapon.numeric++. I don't foresee any issues with that, so let's just test it. Let's have a see then. So if we refresh here, we restart the server. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? So quite a few of these cards are already implemented. It's just that I wanted to... So yeah, it's gone down to a 0-1. So... I don't actually have a... Yes, I do have a heal card, don't I? That I can mix into the mix. Mix into the mix. What's the healing spell? Heal all friendly characters for 3. So that's Haven's Light, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 less. So let's copy this and paste it here. And we'll say let card, and we'll say card. And we want utilities 23 and 6 less 17. And then we can test whether or not this is working. Now, I want to put in a note for myself here. Why are we not using objects.assign for minions when we are for utilities? It may just be... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it seems to be working okay. Like, they each have their own separate stuff, so... I actually think I'll take that out there because it's working, and I think I would be able to spot that that's the reason why. So bring on next stream when I'm like, why the hell isn't anything working? And that's why. Okay, so we got Light Beam and Haven's Light. Good, good, good. So confirm mulligan. Confirm mulligan. Let's put a couple of myths to face. Sure, let's equip a Light Beam each. So when we play Haven's Light here, this should gain +1 attack because this isn't actually damaged. So Haven's Light and end. We broke the game. That's always a good sign. That's interesting. Amount is not defined. Effects.lightbeam. Oh, have I copied and pasted this badly? Light beam. What's not defined? Amount. Ah, here. Okay. So just confirm mulligans. Equip, equip, and go. There we go. Yep, it went to a 1-1. Good. Ah, this guy's went to a 1-1. Oh, it's whenever a character is healed, isn't it? It's not whenever a friendly character is healed. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty interesting, actually. I need to write this down as a bug as well. After one user has played an action in the previous action phase for the board, the hand is closed by default for the next step in the phase, which is not meant to be a thing. Okay, so light bow seems to be working. It would help if I could actually get to the right file now, wouldn't it? Light beam, not light bow, light beam. Alright, free the souls. Free the souls. Free the souls is a spell. It costs 2, so not 1 anymore. Deal 1 damage spread across random creatures for each soul you control. Right. So yeah, this has no target. Deal 1 damage to a random recruit for each soul you have. See, this is really tricky. So deal 1 damage to a random creature X times, where X is the number of souls you control. Now the thing is, this still doesn't sound like the effect text. So deal 1 damage to a random creature X times. Let's just say then, do this X times, because then that makes it sound like it randomizes it every time as well, which is what actually happens. That one's been the bane of my existence for ages, because I couldn't find the right way of saying it. That is the way I want to say it, I believe. Okay, so deal 1 damage to a random creature, do this X times, where X is the number of souls you control. Right, so now free the souls. So free the souls. So let minion count equal user.board. Yeah, it's creature. Okay, that's good. Let random number equals math.floor this. Then we deal damage. We do random number. Okay, yeah. So this means that we target an opponent. We deal damage to this. And we only do this once. That's the issue here. So what we need to say then is for let I equal 0. I is less than user.sorcerer.souls. I++. Then we're just going to put this inside of there so that we do this however many times is associated with this user's number of souls. Okay, so now if we go over to cards, we change this to just be 24, I believe. So what I think I'll do while testing this is actually build up a little bit of a board for both of them. I've just realised that there would be an issue here. So what we need to do is say if minion count is equal to 0, break return. I think they both do the same thing here, but I want to use the break. So this will then cut us out of the for loop if there are no things to do, if there's no targets for this spell to hit. Okay, free the souls is now there. Are you still there, Jimmy, by the way? Just realised I had a question. So I want to try out free the souls here, and we're going to just end actions phase. What? What? What did you just do? Why did you do that 48 times? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Because I was doing it, yeah, I was like, that's 8 times 8. That's definitely too much. And I've just realised that I had done this the way that I thought the card worked, but it isn't actually the way the card works. Oh, you're still there. Should I use the images that you sent me for the new card design? Keep it like that. I'm a little bit worried that there were 8 rolls on the same minion, so I think something could potentially be a little bit broken. Just a wild guess. Yeah. Hey Nuffy, how's it going? Now I'm also confused as to why that didn't kill the minion as well, because I mean, minus 48 health is definitely less than 0. Do we ever... Oh. Why on earth do I never kill a minion? I just take away health. That's a little bit weird. So, else if it is a minion, if this is a valid minion, we do its defense, take away its amount. Then I suppose what I need to do is say else if target 1 dot... I'm sure I've used damage spells though, so why hasn't this worked previously? Have I not? I have. Intriguing. Let's try this out then. So if its defense is less than 1, we're gonna do how do we do it? I'm trying to find this. Okay, splice. I really don't handle death. Which sounds really morbid. Yeah, I'll try and do that, Jimmy. Once I finish this card, I'll do it. I'll get on that. It shouldn't be difficult, he says. He says. Yeah, in fact, it will be really easy. I'm pretty sure. Copy link. No, open original, I guess. Save image as. Oh, okay. I've already got these in there. Let me just try and do this quickly then. Nope, wrong thing. Da 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 da. No idea what I'm doing. Not a clue. Pictures, there we go. Whew, brain fart. Copy. D drive. So. Server, IMG, blank. I can make it for minions, yeah. I can't do it for spells and weapons because it's not quite the right layout, is it? Right, if I delete the old minion one then. And then if I cut this, go back to here, and then so what I need to do Give me a sec here, guys. Apologies. If I go back here, yeah, I just need to do the 6 classes. Okay. In fact, all I should need to do. Oh no! I revealed it off stream. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's have a quick check whether that worked in a second. Okay, so if it has less than 1 defense, then we want to handle its death. Now, if we're handling its death, then things get really complicated. This is why I'm a bit confused as to why I didn't have this in place before. Find, handle, minion... crap. What about if I do user.board.splice? Why have I got this here? Only check if it's a plant. Huh? I'm going to get rid of that. Because I don't think that's right. I don't think that was meant to be there. Yeah. Yeah, we do have to know if it's a plant, but Jesus Christ. Paste. Right. So what we need to do then is say if target 1. In fact, can I just find... That's not what I wanted to do. So instead of saying user.board I want to do target 1. See, now the only issue here is that we have... Yeah, I don't know whose board it's on. So how do I get whose board it's on? Is it contains? I think it includes. So actually we should just do it like this. This is the only bit here then, so we just need to cut that. Oh, and this one. Do this a little bit differently, which is basically drawing into this. Right, let's have a see, because I'm pretty sure that's going to break something. Oh, god damn. I just revealed everything, didn't I? No more surprises. Rip dreams. I doubt it'll work because it's me. Okay, so the card back worked. The card front didn't. So image collection minion.png. I just closed. Done. So yeah, at the moment it's only working for minions, because obviously does the card back have any white outline? I don't see any white outline on either of them, to be quite honest. So I think it's Gucci. Obviously I just need to move everything around to accommodate for the new style, which looks really cool actually on here. Like, it looks even better than just the image did, which already makes me very, very excited. Yeah. I'm very happy with that. Not sure about you. Like, once I get everything positioned correctly, I think that's going to look pretty sweet, if you ask me. Yeah, this just it looks a little bit strange right now. It looks a little bit strange with the two different types of cards. So if you could like replace the potato image with like some kind of arcane spell type effect on one, and a picture of a weapon of some description on another, then yeah, that would be sweet. Unless I just use the potato one, but then I worry that would look a little bit confusing. It's fine, ready for shipping. Yeah, exactly. It's Steam. Take us. Okay. So yeah, I'll sort the alignment out. Oh, I really want to do that now. Now. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Screw it. Alright, open. Because I want it to, like, it looks good, and I really want it to look properly good. So, hand card cost. That needs a margin left a lot bigger. Margin left 112. Uh, 112. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see chat too much for the second, so I do apologise for that. Now the hand card name basically needs to be where the cluster thing is. Oh, you guys can't actually see this. There you go. I'm actually just going to show this on the screen because it's easier that way. So the margin left needs to go down, excuse the pun, but marginally. I think that's about 18. Yep, margin left 18. So for hand card name, it's an 18 here. Now it's a text line center, so we're fine. And margin top, I think, goes to 90. 93? Yeah, 93. So 18 and 93, those are the weirdest numbers. Okay. 93. Okay, and now we need the description, which needs a margin top of... I can't remember how to do what I want to do with that, actually. I'll have to look that up later. 115? Yeah, 115. Oh man, this looks sweet! Look at it. It's gonna bugger these up, but I don't actually mind at the moment. 115 for the margin top, 115 for the margin top, and what one are we doing? Doing desk. We're doing a margin top of 115. Considering I just sung about it and I was thinking I sound like such an idiot, I still forgot it. Okay, and now we're gonna change it, I think is how we planned this. Remind me if I'm wrong here. But I think our intention... It's either going to be stupid or hilarious. I mean, to be honest, I'm not particularly worried about exactly how it looks right now. Yeah, it could be, like, within reason... Dare I say anything? Dare I say it? Yeah, pretty much anything. Now, what I want to do with this... Yeah, you see, that's going to be the issue here. We need to stick this quite a way further that way. So, 85? Yeah? But what if it was like 10-2? Yeah, that's the thing. I guess for now we'll just have it, because we haven't really got any double-figured cards, so I think this is fine. The stats can be down here. It's a little bit weird that they're a little bit bigger than the other pieces of text, so I might change that as well. Do I? No, this is okay. So I'm gonna find hand card, and then we're gonna say stat instead of def, and we're gonna give it 85 margin left and 160 margin top. Okay, now what I need to do, get rid of hand card attack. I need to find hand card attack here, and we're just gonna put in, oh, this is if it's a weapon. Yeah, this is the one. So we're gonna put here Nad? That's not what I wrote. And then hopefully that will work. So if I refresh here, of course we get a hand with nothing in it. Yeah, sweet. So yeah, I just need to get the other ones off of you and we're pretty much good, which is pretty sweet. Only thing here is I might have to scale the cards a little bit to be a bit bigger. I mean, now that we've got only one hand, I guess it does make things slightly easier. And I guess we don't really need to show or hide the hand ever now. Yeah, that's very true actually. Now that we only have one hand, we can get rid of the hide/show. We need to also move the hand around for op and self so that they look right. So what I'm now going to attempt to find out is if we can make this a bit bigger. What was the original scaling of that picture? I closed the epoxy thing again. Properties. What if I'd done... Oh no. I actually don't mind it, Jimmy. As weird as that is, I actually think it's okay. Like, should I use that? Do you want to be associated with that? Because I'd use it. Like, I actually would use it. Yeah, that's too big. Yeah, I'll use it for now. I'm certainly not complaining. Yeah, that looks like a better size for things. So 220 and 150, and it just means we just need to go through all that CSS shenanigans again. So I'll do that over here. So, is it card or card hand or card container? Card? Yeah. Card, if we up this to 220 by 150, then we just need to go around doing these things again. So, hand card cost. We just need to add 20 to the margin left, right? No. Okay. Never lucky. $127. I think we need to move it down a little bit as well. Yeah. So find cost. We need to go to 127 and 7. Then the name here. The margin left needs to go up to, I believe, 25 or so. Yep, 25. Margin top. $104. Then this. was just 125. And the margin left, or the width, needs to be changed to 140, I think. Yeah, there we go. And then finally, our stat. I do want to change the font size on this to, I believe, like 12. Yeah, 12 looks much better. And then we go to 105. No, maybe 100 by the time we move it here. Yeah. And then 180. Yeah, perfect. So finally, handcard stat is 180, 100, and this goes down to 12. Okay. Sweet. Done, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, once we've done that now... Yeah, weapons, sorry. I was tabbed over there. Oh god, you guys are going to love this. The memes. Save image as. Spell. Show in folder. Copy. The amount of memes we've made from stuff here is just ridiculous. Like, we've actually made Potato the card as well, by the way. So, if you're not someone who likes memes, I apologise. But there is a card for Potato. I'm done. Let's ship the game now. Ship this game. It's too good already. Oh god. Why did I ever stop trying to make this game for a bit? Like, this is the only thing that would have kept me sane during my revision. This is just brilliant. I don't take kindly to you meme-hating folk. Why is it a bit funky? Okay, so do I need to go to 110 and then move the margin left a bit? Oh. Yeah, we need to move this width down a little further as well. Damn it. I feel like that is pretty much there. So, do you know what the worst thing is? My eyesight is so bad, but this is so perfect. I just read the word hand as meme because of the fact that I'd just seen meme. And now I just need to laugh again. God dear. This is professional game development from an indie company. Professional. It's perfect. I love it. Should we create like a picture of mashed potato for the cards that end up in the void? Should we just should we just have like, hang on. Should we just have this picture for any minion that's died during the game? Like, this overtakes the, this picture. Like, the potatoes died. No, it's mashed potato. Meme game too strong. Okay. Now that that's done with. Oh dear. Anyway. I completely forgot what I was actually doing now anyway. But I actually don't care. Oh yeah, we were checking out Free the Souls, weren't we? Okay. So... I love game development. Yeah, we could definitely improve the green background here. I think we need to make it slightly less transparent, but it should work. Okay, so yeah, I was under the impression that this might happen, but this is fine. So we need to change it for the board here, etc. Now, if we do this, nothing happens. Cluster effect is not defined on cards.js68. Card effects.js68. Okay. Find cluster. Oh, that's not cluster. Do 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 do. Okay. Just because it's going to really bug me, I'm also, before we finish testing this card, when we put the myths onto the board, I'm going to make them look properly. Look proper, I guess is the way I'm trying to say that. Or make them look right. There we go. So now we need to change the board's height to, I believe, 400 and let's say 60, and set this to 210. No, it's 250 therefore. Then, well, actually, let's just do this bit by bit by bit by bit. All right, CSS. I love CSS. 475 goes to this goes to 460. This then goes to 250. Done that, I believe. Then dual container 1 and 2 need to go to 230 in height. Indeed. Oh, done. Right, now we need to go here. So dual card. We need to do dual card and then board card as well, don't we? Darn it. Right, dual card cost. Is ending up. I can't find an adequate meme for weapon. Damn it. Your meme game. What's wrong with it? This is unacceptable, you're fired. Minus 23. 7. Okay. Inspect. Wait. Yeah, that's true. Damn it. I think that's a little bit off still. Yeah, minus 123. Margin top is 110 pixels? No, 104. Yeah. Okay. Inspect. So the description needs to this margin left needs to go down a bit. Oh. No, minus 120. Oh, maybe this is minus 123 as well. That looks about right. Description, minus 123. Margin top looks to be 120. 30. 125. Okay. And then what we need to do is we just need to sort out one of these. So we're going to make its font size 12. We're going to move it left. We're going to put in the 1/ it. I think we need to move that left a little bit further. Yeah, and then move it down. Is that 10 or 20 or 15? 10. Like that. Yeah, that seems about good. So, dual card stat. Okay, so now we just need to find dual card attack. Which we have twice here. I know I'm doing this off screen, so I do apologize. Okay. Okay, and if we attack these now we just need to change the board ones. Am I a fan of RuneScape? I never really played it. I've never really played it that much. I don't... Yeah, I literally only put a couple of hours into it, but I didn't mind it. It's just not quite my forte. I never really played many MMOs back in the day. I'm not that old. So now we're at card cost. Okay. We'll get there, guys. I apologise that this bit is just CSS. Little manoeuvrings. So, margin left, minus, I think it's like 20, isn't it? 25. It was 23, I remember. And margin top went up 5, I believe. No, it went up 3, 2. Seems good. Find card cost. So it's margin top 32, 23. Okay. You come here. Oh yeah, we also need to change the board container here as well. So board container. Someone remind me. If I just write it here, board container. There we go. Now I can't forget it. He says. If you'd have played this, it'd have been a good meme. Okay, fair enough. As long as we're not like going against any copyrights, I'm fine with it. Plus, I know a couple of the people that do play the game are former RuneScapies, so I'm sure they'll enjoy it more than I can. 128, maybe. If we just move this margin left a bit. 120 seems okay. 123, same again. Margin top needs to come to there. 129. Copy, and then find card name. Paste those two into here. Sweet. You are nearly done. Cluster, card description. Margin left was 123. Margin top 150. Oh, not 1590, 150. Seems good. Card description. Alrighty, and oh, we're gonna have to do it over here as well, aren't we? Cack. Find card def, change to card stat. Where's card attack? There, go, thank you. And you're going to change to a wonderful butterfly. Bug's Life was such a good film. Look at me, I'm a beautiful butterfly. Don't even know if that was the line. Don't even know if that was the accent he had, but screw it, we're going with it. It's been one of those sort of streams today, hasn't it? I apologise if anyone's new to the stream. Yes and yes. What? What do you mean by yes and yes? I'll add that in a sec. I also need to improve the width and height of hands, but we can work on that. I can work with that. So this needs to do this and this. Copy, paste, you, back, go, save, done. And here, and here. Yeah, I really don't know the yeah. It could not be. Ah no! Ruined. Save image as weapon, I think is all I need to save it as. Show in folder, copy, D, SoulSorcer, img, collection, paste, replace, done. And that's just reminded me that I'll need to do the does and stuff like that, but that's fine. It's the first sword you get. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Whoa, I didn't notice this was a fully thingy hand. Alright, sweet. I'm pretty sure that that is done then, he says. Oh no, it's not done yet. Okay, let's go over to here then. Now we need to find card attack. Card attack. We just want card stat. And we're gonna cut this, put it here. Get rid of this. Card attack. Not as good as art attack, may I say. Cut. Done. Done. Stat. Okay. So now what we need to do is play this to test it. End actions phase. Break the server. Wonder why. Card effects.js 86 called through. Okay, that's the issue then. Card effects.js. Card effects.js. Yarp. I'm actually a bit confused, so I think I'm going to comment this out, just in case it was the former bug that was meaning that this wasn't working properly. Oh, in fact, this should be here. Okay. So, yeah, I want to... What's... Oh. Oh, no, that was in the right place. There we go. Mental farts over. Apparently, caps matters. Sweet. These are looking real good. I like it. I love it, in fact. Yeah. Awesome. I still forgot it. Board container. Ah. Well, let's just try this first anyway. Good, it actually worked, and then we just need to change that. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it also didn't kill this minion, which shows me that we're not killing minions, which is bad. Obviously. Oh, okay, so what I need to do is pass through user op. And that bit will work then. Here, this isn't where we want to be. So it should be user.board.index of target 1. And the other thing is, this is only ever hitting the person that uses it. So that must be an issue over here. So find... No, it's not myth. What's the card? Soul? Why have I got this over here still? Sorry. Hey, yep. Yep. We do. We have a design for a card called Potato. And at the moment it's actually OP, which is kind of funny. Well, we think it might be OP. But that's all I'll say for now. Free the souls, this is it. Right. So minion count would be 2. And we're doing a random number between 0 and 2, well, 0 and 1. 0 and 1, yep. Then we're saying if the random number is bigger than this. Ah, okay. Because it never would be bigger than this. But now... No, this is fine. Yeah, that's what we needed to do. Okay. So... that's that bug. Then it was the board container thing. And this card as well. So, board container. 1 and 2. Okay. Why is the card so low in it then? It wasn't just now, was it? Oh no, it always is. Okay, so we just need to move this up on the whole. So, board card. Feels freaking bad, man. Oh, I need to move all of this stuff. Unless... okay, no, that doesn't work either. Ah. Oh, that works. Okay, card container. Sweet. Got it. Card container. Card container. Card container. Done. And I also want to change the size of the hands. So hand needs a bit more width. Okay, so it's not this one. Oh, it's because this isn't a thing. Why is that? Invalid property value. Why don't we just set this as a max width then? Because we can't. Or if we get rid of the padding, then it looks awful. So if we just set the width to always be 600, it doesn't look that good. But I guess this is okay. Although we could end up with... yeah, this is the thing. Damn it. $950. Looks bad though. We'll just leave it as it was for now. Okay. So, right. What? Missing closing bracket. Where? Card effects 78. Oh yeah, 2. True, true, true. Okay. Okay, that's done. Okay, so it killed one minion, but it didn't kill the next one. And my souls are screwed. So, yeah, there's that. What happens if I just get rid of that? Because it should get rid of the souls anyway. No, it didn't kill the second minion, which was the opponent's or their own? The opponent's. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay. These cards, they like add so much to the game. Like, I'm not even just trying to blow trumpets at this point. Like, my ones were just so basic that this adds so much that I just love. So can't read Board of Undefined. Oh yeah. Shoot. How were we killing minions with spells before? Like, we can't have been. Let me see. Yeah, no, we weren't. So if I play a game on live, I don't know if I'll actually ever get enough souls to try out a spell here. Actually, maybe I will. So yeah, I'm just going to test this out here on what is the live version of the game right now. We didn't even deal damage to it. What? Yeah. At one point, this was working. And I have no idea how. Okay, so that should fix the bug that we had there. So the thing now that we need to work out, so we run this effect, but we still never kill off an enemy minion because I think we're looking at our own minion, or we're trying to. Yeah, I want to try this again now. Let's have a see. Every time that I think things won't get too much more complicated, they manage to. Every time, not even just some of the time. Yeah, look, 1 minus 8. It doesn't get added to their void. What? Why does this get added to his void every time? Because it's trying to do it for the same user. That's what that basically means. What's the spell called? Free the souls. Yeah, we're doing this deal damage, but when we try and kill the minion, things just don't go to plan. Right, I'm going to do this the messy way first then. And just see whether this works. Okay, let's try this then. Right, so that almost worked. It stopped when it should have. Right, the souls are still null, which is a little confusing to me. Yeah, this is a little bit odd. Okay, so what could cause this not to get spliced from the board? So it was this person that played the card. Oh, I've got these the wrong way round. That would be why. Dope. Yeah, and because that was the wrong way round, it makes sense that it didn't die, and one of them did. Always getting those potatoes, boys. Or the myths. Okay. So the handling of souls still doesn't work. Oh, actually, what we should do is we don't have this. that will be why the souls, I think, aren't working. And even could that be the issue? Oh, wait, what? Why did that work? I mean, sure. Nope. How did that not fix it? That confuses me a little bit. Oh, right, okay. Right, I need to think that's why. I just don't see where the bug's coming into effect here. Unless it's not from here, which it seems to have to be. Right, let's try and work out then. No, this should be op. This one should be op because it's... Wait. That's how it should be. Right, so... Okay. I don't think that fixes much, if any. but let's try it. It could just work. Why does it set souls to null? That's what I want to know. How does souls get set to null? Right, get rid of handle souls here. Get rid of handle souls here. Right. The issue's not here. Therefore, where is it? Is it just in here somewhere then? If it's not, then it's a bug with the spell. But I don't see how that would work, quite honestly. So it's an issue in here that isn't handle souls. Oh, you dumbass! It's because it's a cluster effect. Ah. Half an hour and I've only just bloody realised it. Cluster effect then. So what's the issue here? Cluster effect. So this here doesn't work. So let's console log cluster index. Okay, so it found cluster, and the cluster index is a number. So then what's the issue here? this doesn't make much sense. The only other thing here would be that the user isn't being passed through properly. Not a number. Good. Then we found our issue. So, what is cluster amount then? Oh, unless myth just has the word cluster. That would screw us up. Now it has cluster 1. Cluster 1, not a number. So cluster amount is not resulting in a number. Therefore, let's get rid of this parse int for now and see what happens. Luster. We should have here, I thought it might have been this, that. I believe. Now if we say parse int there we go. Finally, we get there. It's all because of the poxy clusters. Right. Ah, no. Let me just do this again. Inspect. Right, user LPS, or just anything LPS, I think is what it is. Image blank. That's interesting. Did it? Oh. Did it? Okay, I see. Okay, that bit is done, so we'll have the correct card now. So what we need to do is lay out the rest of everything correctly using the CSS, which I'll do on the other screen so that you guys don't have to look at it all over once again. Okay, so LPS card cost. This should have a different sized font, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. 15 is what it should be. What's overruling it? I don't know. Interesting. Okay. So now let me just refresh this anyway, because I want to have the new card design on the left so I can judge it by that. Okay. I don't know why its font size isn't working. I never set this anywhere else. And yet here it says font size 10. Yeah. That's really weird. Because I actually set it to 15. Oh, I wonder if I need to do this. Ha ha ha. Bet that's it. No? Oh. Shh, we don't talk about these things. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, there we go. So minus 217 and then 58. Okay. Then we just need to move this one, which should then work. I think we actually upped the width. No, we didn't, did we? These add so much to the game, these different cards. It's going to take me months to get used to it, but in the best way possible. Right, so with the op LPS container, let's give this 220. And then this top amount needs to go down. Nope, that needs to go up then. There you go, 300 would do for this one. And then it'll be 800 for this one, I think. No, it'll be 840. Oh, hang on. Wrong thing. Okay, I think that's done then. Alright, let's refresh here. And then the only other thing left to do is to test weapons, because I'm fairly sure they have a durability which is different. Or differently displayed, should I say. Perfect! Oh, they look so good! Oh, I can't wait to have more art in the game. And look how... Oh, I don't know what it is, it's just so satisfying. Yeah, I need to calm down. Whew. It's only a picture, it's only a picture. Right, so Free the Souls is finally done. Let me check Discord quickly. No reply there. Okay. Right, what we need to do now is test weapon. That was it. How many of these have we actually finished? None of them. Okay. Right. What was I doing? Using a weapon instead. Okay. What are those numbers? Okay. So yeah, we just want to do stat, don't we? Okay. Okay. So this would have like 1, 2, I think, or something. No, 0, 2. Yeah, that's all we actually need to do. Is just have it have done that. Have it have done that. Okay, sweet. Ooh, I made a bug. There, game mechs. We're doing a util hand. Is that 1063? Yeah. $1063. Okay. So now when we reload this, sweet. I may just add a bit of a bold effect to the stat line of weapons and minions, because at the moment it looks a bit meh. Like here it doesn't really stick out too much, which is why I had it as a larger size before. Alright, so we don't show those on that's okay. Okay. Weapons work too. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Just noticed a small bug there. All right. Yeah. I want to just keep on going with these cards for now. So, centrality, which is probably the completely wrong way of saying that card's name, but I don't care. Centrality behind Free the Souls. So, centrality does what? So it's 2 souls, good. It takes a target, restore a creature to its original stat line. Okay, so this can be on both boards. Okay, so find centrality. Target 1.defense equals target 1.base defense, and target 1.attack equals target 1.base attack. Okay. Sounds reasonable. Sounds testable. What happens if we do this on a minion? Okay, yeah, it just stays. Good. And end actions, let's block and attack here. I need to change the margins on these a little bit. That should be fine though. So let's do an inspect quickly. No, that's not what I want. This one probably. Yep, that's right. Card container just needs to do that now. So card container needs margin like that. Open. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to test out the centrality. Sweet, that worked. So we've fixed the sloppiness bug. I think that was all we were trying to do there. I just realised I didn't have Twitch chat up. Nobody's talking, it's fine. Alright. Centrality done. How's everyone in the stream doing anyway? Let me see your lovely faces. Oops. There we go. Let's keep the stream open there. Alright. Blessing of tongue. Blah, 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 blah. Blessing of tongue. So this uses the cost of this card as hard-coded. Okay, so test if I can use this .cost. I'm not sure what I'd be able to do with that, so yeah. You're tired and drawing? Ah, cool. What are we drawing? So, Blessing of Tongue, I need to work out what it does first. So, I'm meant to go up there. Blessing of Tongue is 4 souls. Good. It shouldn't have a target. Oh, sorry, it should have a target. And it says, give a recruit +1/+1 for each soul you control. Yeah, that looks like it might work. So, let's test. Blessing of tongue, walking in the blessing of tongue land. Oh, restart the server, you donut. Okay. So it goes to a 7/8 because you have only 6, which means that worked. That's all good. Sweet. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks like that is working just fine, just fine, just fine. Yep, I'm happy with that. Green. Okay, so Blessing of Tongue is done. We're moving through the last couple quite quickly here, so I'm pretty happy about that. Haven Soldier. Haven Soldier. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why. Haven Soldier should be after Stone Shaper. Stone Shaper, Haven Soldier, 3/2/2. It's now a 4/2/2. It's Haven's Call. How do we handle Haven's Call? Find... what's this minion called again? Soldier? Haven Soldier. If check Haven Call. Okay, so it does know that. It needs to check that. So if check Haven Call user, then we buff card for both once. And that's for every single minion on our board, right? Yep, give your creatures +1/+1. So, Haven's Call, we're getting rid of all of these now. No, we're not. We're just getting rid of the break here. Yeah, no, let's not call it like that. So, Haven's Call is your... You should do this. Your creatures have +1/+1. No, give your creatures +1/+1. That sounds a bit better. Okay, so Haven's Call is if you are above half health, I believe. So let's just double check that I'm right there. So check Haven's Call. So if it is above their maximum health divided by 2, then it's true. So this is actually a really good card. So it's turn 4. You know what, I'll just go through. That's fine. What we do need to do though is... Did I change these to 26? The truth is, I don't remember. Same 14 is what we need to do here. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll try. Okay, so Blessing of Tongue with Haven Soldier. Good, good, good. And I actually think it looks a little bit better by having these without the break, because sometimes if it's like entry, it's really small. So yeah, I do much prefer this. Oh yeah, we just need to go through until turn 4. Boom! Lots of cards. Okay, we crashed something, that's good. Oh, okay. 332. Yeah, this should be math.floor. Like that. So let's reload those. Restart the server. I accidentally changed the settings on one of my tools and now I'm sad because it's not the same. Damn. That does sound quite irritating actually. Is there no like backup for the tools? I guess not. You can't really do that in other programs. Okay. So that worked. That worked. Good. So let's just... That's fine. Let's just play another one. So yep, the previous one got its stats now. This does exactly enough to kill the whole board, so I don't want to try it yet. I want to try it this turn. Oh no, it's not the right one. Ah, it's not the same card. Damn it. Ah, that's annoying. But yeah, this is working. This is all good. I guess the only other thing that we could check is by doing this. And end actions phase for both of these guys. Do nothing with these. Attack with all of these even. We're still not below half health though, so we'll just keep going. So if we fight one of these now, this user's board shouldn't get any bigger. I believe it was 432. 4, 3, 2. Yep, 2. Awesome. So that is Haven's Soldier. Seems pretty much to be working. So, what do we move on to now? Soul Catcher. This is one that's going to prove to be an enormous pain in the back bottom. The back bottom. That's what I tried to say there. So I'm going to test this with Myth, as well as I'll test it on its own first, and then I need to test this with Myth. So if I put this here in yellow first, so that I remember that I've not tested it exactly how I want to in every way, we now go up to Soul Catcher. 433? No, it's a 211 now. Big change. On user gets soul. So whenever you would gain a soul, give this minion +1/+1 instead. And increase its cluster effect. So it starts off with no cluster, then it will begin to grow cluster. So we need to find Soul Catcher. Okay, so we're going to buff card there. Now I don't... Yes, no, I do want to return. That's good. Well put. So then what we want to do... Add souls, is it? Was that what I called this? What does cluster do? It gives both users X souls. So cluster 1 would give the user that kills it 2 souls, because it also has its base soul to give you, and it also gives the other person 1 soul. If it's cluster 5, then it gives 5 souls to both of them, and plus its default 1, as any other minion would do by giving 1. Yeah, no, I don't do this. Okay, that's a shame. What's this called? What card are we doing? Soul Catcher. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to say if user.board.i.effect type and user.board.i.effect type includes cluster, else we're going to add cluster effect to it. So user.board.i.effect type plus equals cluster 1. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to, so let cluster index equal, let's find cluster index here quickly. This is what we need to do. Copy, find Soul Catcher. So if we paste this here, okay, so let cluster index equal the index of cluster plus 7, and what we're then going to do is reset this, or set this again. So what we're going to do is we're going to say minion ref dot effect type dot in the index position of cluster index No, I don't think that's how I do that, is it? So what we also need to do is do user.boardI.description plus equals br/cluster1. And up here what we need to do cluster description index equals minionref.effectType.index of. So this should be description.index of cluster +7. Then we want to do this again. No, actually we can just do this. So we do minionref.description in the index of cluster desc index equals pass int cluster amount +1. Now the other thing that we need to do is do a splice up for one position. So minionref.effectType .splice at cluster index +1. And actually what we need to do here is, in this description part, is find that bit. So we're going to splice at this position for 1, which should just get rid of one thing from the string, which is this. Yep. And we're going to have to do that here as well. Okay. And this should say description. I'm not sure if that'll work, to be honest. That's quite a lot of code with not a lot of checking, but we'll wait and see. We have no errors upon launch, which is always good. Okay, so we needed to do that here. So we end actions phase. We're going to attack with this. We're going to block with this. And then this should go up to an 8-7. Good. And it also now has cluster 1, which is good. We just need to check the 1-1 stuff works. So now this should go up to a 9-8 and get cluster 2, but it doesn't, probably because of some kind of issue here. Minion ref is not defined. That's very true, because that should say user board I. Okay, I need to turn a light on in a minute. It's very, very dark. Okay, good, that still worked. Still got a bug. So effect type.splice is not a function. So what I want to do okay. That's actually a lot easier. Okay, let's come away from that. Cool. I think this will work. However, I can never be 100% on these things. Let's see what this does. Made it an 8-7. That's not right. It should have been a 9-8. However, I wonder if it was... So you got cluster 1, yeah. Not 100% sure why. So it didn't replace the... I think I might need to do that. Because it was trying to read a numeric when it's actually a string. Though I'm not going to say that that's definitely right. Gonna play this like I did the first couple of times. So it's an 8-7 with cluster 1. So it went to a 9.8. It just hasn't done this cluster 2 part. It may just be in the description that this isn't happening, but I can't be sure for right now. So I'm going to check something here. Yeah, here. God Soul. Oh, are you kidding me? It is actually a function. How did I not find it? Ah! Oh, that's really annoying. Sigh. Minion and amount. How much are we adding? Just one, right? Yeah. Yeah. I was like 99% sure I actually did have a function there. That's why I searched for it earlier, but I just couldn't find it. Though I sound like I'm complaining when it's my own code base, and I know it's bad, so yeah. Okay, 8.7 cluster 1. Cluster 2. Okay. The only thing then that we need to check now is the amount of souls. Because if we're doing a cluster mechanic, I think I just want to change the wording. I'm just going to change its wording to change its cluster effect by 1. Because I think adding a cluster effect after getting a cluster effect is just a bit too OP. So now what we need to do is test this with the other minion, which is Myth. Wait, what? Where's my myths? There we go. Jeez. So we can check. No, we can't. Well, we can. Never mind. We can. If we, yeah, trade here. Yeah, that's what should happen. Now, if both users, damn it, trying to make them both have a myth, but they're so rare. Seemingly. So double soul catcher on this side, that's fine. Myth. I think that's on the right side. Yes, it is. Okay. Now I need to kill that myth. No, I need this myth to die, so I'm going to buff that myth. Okay? So now we're testing when a friendly myth dies, we should get 2 souls. Now we shouldn't gain any souls though, because this thing is dying. I forgot to check that. And then we need to check whether this gets cluster 2 or 3. I'm not sure which I should expect. So we're going to attack. In fact, no, we're going to block the myths. Okay. It didn't even gain cluster. Interesting. And we actually gained the soul. Ooh, okay. What I'll do is I'll write down next to this one that it's not working as planned with the cluster. Okay, so I didn't think I wanted to do this, but I do. Yeah, we're never checking. That's why. We're just adding the souls to the user. So what we should be doing is do this handle souls. But we don't pass an amount, so therefore what we should do is do this. Okay. Yeah, I really need to turn the light on, don't I? Give me a second here, I'll get to that in a sec. So what I should really be doing here is saying if user.sorcerer.souls plus parseInt cluster amount is less than or equal to 12, then we just do this, else user.sorcerer.souls equals 12. Okay. So now we get to test again. This is the dream hand for testing. Oh, they're both actually pretty good this time. Okay, what we'll do is we'll buff Soul Catcher. End actions, attack with this. Block, wait, what did we attack with? The Myth. Block with the Soul Catcher. Right, this now gets cluster 1. I don't think we gained souls. No, we didn't. Good. And end turn. I wanted this myth to die now, so we can just trade there. Still only has cluster 1. On user get soul. On user get soul. Unless it's a cluster effect from somewhere else. Yep, we have multiple. Okay. That looked like it might work, so this will be the last thing I do on stream for now. I may come back though in a bit after I've had something to eat, had something to drink, etc. So if I give the Soul Catcher this, and I end here, end, attack, myth block, end, something funky, can't read property board of undefined, server socket handler line 19. Oh. Right, okay. That would be useful. So we attack with this, we block with this. And it breaks. Get soul target. Line 25. Oh, I was meant to say here, I think. Did I get rid of it? Maybe. Yeah, that's probably what I did wrong there. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. I like the art and everything, but I don't need the same thing every damn time. Oh wow, did we really get no myths? Top deck. Effect of undefined. Server socket handler line 27. Huh? What was the issue? SSH. This here. Oh, because I meant to set this by default to false. We'll get there, guys. Don't worry. This again? Oh my god. What are the chances? Very low, I can tell you that from a designing perspective. And still no soul catchers. Finally. Right, so we need to buff this myth. We can attack with that one, block with this one. Really? Game is not defined. Oh, okay. That's a good point. Okay. Just eclipsed even. 3 hours for the stream. Thank you all for popping in today. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I apologise that my conversationalism has taken a bit of a hit. I just want to try and get this last little bit sorted so I can take a break. But also just so that I can get this done. We want to buff this, right? Yeah. Attack with myth, block with this. Will it work? Yes! It did. And it gained 1 cluster effect from it. Are we happy with that? I guess it kind of depends on whether we got a soul, which we did. So for some reason we got a soul when we shouldn't have. Oh, now what I need to do down here is let get soul target equal false again. I wonder if that's what screwed things up. It could be. Because otherwise we're passing this down again. And that's not good. Not sure, but I don't think... Oh, I shouldn't be using let, that's why. Oh. Come back hither. Soul catcher, and we want to buff this soul catcher, for example. So it's this guy, so let's attack with him, let's block with this myth. We still got souls. Why did we get souls? I'm not sure. Why did that do that? Oh, because we killed it. Is that why? Is it the fact that it's dying? Or is it the fact that it's a cluster minion? Okay, yeah, I'll just leave this as it is at the moment and try and work out why that's happening. But I'm going to take a bit of a break. I may come back to stream, but I'm not 100% sure. But thank you all very much for watching anyway. If you have enjoyed it and want to watch more, don't forget to hit follow. But until next time, well, that's not what I meant. Until next time, goodbye.